Will Campbell, a local psychologist, is of the view that rapists are made and that no one is born with a desire to commit such a dastardly act.
If you were to go into the psychological history of many rapists, you're going to find a history of some kind of childhood trauma. Many of them were actually victims of rape themselves early in childhood, or some kind of similar trauma.
He further explained that because some men hold false beliefs that women are sex objects, there to fulfill their sexual needs, they can misinterpret when a woman says no for yes.
I think generally the whole idea that women are weaker and should be subservient to men, the idea that men have to dominate women and have to show themselves to be more powerful to women, generally that leads to a mindset that would allow you to violate a person in that way.
Campbell pointed out that while rape is not considered a mental disorder, in few instances persons with mental challenges can engage in this criminal offense.
People with certain kinds of mental disorders could easily, because of their, should I say, difficulty making wise decisions, issues with relating to other people with serious mental disorders could become rapists. But generally, rapists are fairly sane people who feel like they have to dominate other people.
Interestingly, the psychologist underscored that the cultural differences in how boys are raised in some instances cultivate behaviors that could lead to rape when they become adults.
There are some things that we do wrong. We teach boys that to objectify women, and very often we do that through our own behavior. So nobody wants to teach his son to become a rapist or teach her son to become a rapist. But in our own behavior, through our own actions, we kind of set an example that says to our boys that women are objects of our whims and fancies, and so they learn that. And then sometimes more intentionally, you'd actually hear grown men saying to younger men, you got to control your women, you got to, that kind of thing. And so we teach men that they are supposed to dominate and be dominant.
His advice to victims is to seek urgent help. Temika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.